All right, guys, we are up. We are live. I am so excited to be here with you guys. We have, I think, honestly, lots of things that I want to chat about. And I think that that will be good and fun. Just gonna double check audio. We're sounding perfect. All right, guys. So lots of different quests we can be doing. Lots of different stuff. I've got a whole bunch of skills right away that we can be working on. And I think I'm going to just round myself out and get those two basic starting ones right there, which is super awesome. Another thing that we're going to do um, right here as well is the knockdown. Heavy spear attacks will knock down machines faster. That is going to make a huge difference since I am a spear fighter. So right there, we just made the game so much easier. So I have to say that I am just super excited about E3. That's up here starting, I think, this weekend, which is going to be talking a lot about video games and some of the development of the different companies, their projects, all that kind of stuff. So we will be doing a little bit of discussion stuff on this for that. So that will be something to look forward to for sure. Um, Also, like, I don't know, some of the things that I've been thinking about and wanting to talk about um, is about, like, I don't know, about story and about the design of story, particularly with this game. Like, there is a ton of, oh, come on here. Waves, hey, Kristen. Um, there's a ton of interesting things that I have been learning about just story structure, story design, and I finished this book called Save the Cat, and I think that was really interesting. It's actually called Save the Cat Writes a Novel. That's the full thing, and it was about story structure, story design, story beats, all that kind of stuff. And really, I've been thinking about like the stories that I've been playing in games and how those obviously still have to follow the basics of story structure and the way that we construct stories, and that's just a big part
Look out
of
below!
storytelling is having those types of structures and models. One of the things that the title is named after is Save the Cat. And for those who have been following along with my Uncharted, know that I don't fully yet trust Nathan's older brother. And I think that's because we haven't had a really good Save the Cat moment for him. And honestly, every time we've seen him, he's been a little bit less than reputable. And one of the things that we get pretty quick from Nathan Drake is that he is this adventurer, he is this scoundrel, but ultimately he'll go in there and try to do the right thing. But with Nathan's brother Sam, I don't really have like a save the cat moment. And what a save the cat moment is you're this guy who's maybe not so likable of a character. He's obviously going to grow, or she's going to grow and progress and expand as a character. But in order for you to get some buy-in that this person's not all 100% horrible, have them do something like save a cat. Then all of a sudden, they go, oh, well, at least they have that. Like, they may be a scoundrel, they may be, this whatever, but they have that, and they can latch onto that and say, hey, they're not all that bad. And I don't think that we've really got anything good like that for Sam, which makes me not trust him. Now, that might be because I'm not supposed to trust Sam. That could totally be the thing. And that's, good to know. But it's interesting how some of these devices are are needed in order to be able to help express or tell a certain story. And for another aspect that I thought was really interesting in stories and story structures were making the character be in a different world from part 1 to part 2. And what I mean by that is that we're going to be establishing a character, right? Harry Potter lives in an ordinary world, and he lives in a cupboard, right? It's very different than, in fact, almost like the opposite of his like privileged Harry like wizarding world experience, where he's like the most cool, most popular, chosen one. He's this like loser kid who lives in a closet, and that's very different, and that's important when we are going and telling such stories. Dang, I am so bad at these. Why won't you just get burned? Alright. This was not what we were signing up for. But with Aloy and Aloy's character, she had for her first world, that part 1 experience, she is an outcast, right? So that's going to be the most opposite to what she is later. And I think that's really cool, really interesting, is that in this first stage, she doesn't have anyone who connects with her, all that kind of stuff. She is an outcast, and then she gets to be the chosen seeker, and it's a really, really different experience. And that's what this story structure describes, is you have to make your the first stage, the first world, be as different as possible than your second. And so with Aloy, she lives in this very secluded life, and now she's going out and being this expansive adventurer, hunting, trying to figure out the answers to the questions of her mysteries and her experiences. And all of that really like contrasts, right? That's a super opposite experience than what she has in her first stage, that before she goes through the trials and is accepted as part of the Nora. And I was like, oh, I see this difference. Anyways, I've just been really loving learning more about story structure, characterization, development, all of that stuff. It's been really cool for me. And really getting to see some of that play out in stories like this is pretty fun. Oh man, I do not want to be messing with those shell walkers right now. We are sneaking. What is here? Oh! Snap maws. I'm hearing all sorts of noises.
Looks good.
Sneaking. I do not have tons of health to go and battle all of those quite at this moment. So we're being so sneaky as we head and gather ember on the way. Medicinal ember. Oh man. Oh, that pig's running away too quickly. So, I don't know. Here we go. Hey, Kristen, thanks. Yeah, I was noted
enough.
that I had been saying medical ember instead of medicinal ember, and that got corrected, which was helpful, because sometimes I can't read the words. It's a thing. Alright, so we're heading up here in the story. We're going to hit this big story point here. And again, I think it's interesting how we're building out a pretty big story, pretty epic thing through the game thing, and then what we get to do is it's just this really big story that we get to explore the world in and have that story progress in those different ways. I just think that that's fascinating. Super cool that we get to have that in this type of gameplay experience. And it's cool how stories are set up or constructed differently in this medium than they are in other mediums. Is this one of those geese that's going to not be killable? It's an immortal goose. Look at that. Immortal goose. I cannot kill it. I cannot hurt it. Here's an immortal turkey. Alright. So we've got some places to go and things to do. But we're gonna go up here first. Grab a supply crate. And we're gonna have to go up here again a little bit later. When we go and progress to a story beat in a little bit later. Alright. Let's do a quick save. And I've got my nice stealthy outfit. But we're going to go to a fancy outfit. Oh, Banuk Ice Hunter Heavy. So cool. Karchin Blazing Heavy. I just love it. It's so cool. Alright. Come in here. We've lit the fire. And we can head over to that other story beat, which is actually down and around right over here. I just love that headpiece. It's so cool.
He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Hello, merchant. Ooh, we're starting to get better bows and all the goodies, which is exciting. I probably have things I should sell too. Oh, let's sell this guy. Man, now I'm so rich. Let's like sell all those guys. Watcher Heart. Sell those guys. Small Core. Ancient Charm. Boom. Oh man, tons of Watcher lenses, guys. Tons. And then Ancient Bracelets. I love the Ancient Chimes, which are keys. The best one's the Ancient Toothpick, which is a bottle opener. Oh. Okay, so we got some of that good sales. Alucard, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Here doing some Horizon Zero Dawn, discussing some story structure and just a couple other things as well. Okay, so Give thumbs up. You're right. You appreciate that shout out too. Okay, so on here
Well,
in
someone
this
left here
story
recently,
beat,
and they were in a hurry.
we've got to do this tracking. And I think this is an interesting thing that we have. We follow a trail, and they sometimes, when a game will do it like as a scent or something, like, where you can follow the trail. And for her, she has somehow to be able to track people via her earpiece, and I think that's just, I don't know, an interesting way to explain that kind of mechanic in the game.
Maybe because you found something. Look at this.
Okay. Oh
I
man,
think he drew
a map
with his own blood.
drawn in
Those kind of maps
blood.
are better
That
find.
is
That might be
serious
Edgecliff.
business.
He marked a spot to the north. Could be Derval's location.
My men are waiting outside.
Very smart way indeed.
I'll grab
Yeah,
them and
and
meet you there.
it's interesting to see how, like, different stories, particularly, video games will go and approach the same problem to describe or explain or tell it in different ways. And one of the things that I think is, like, super foolish is thinking that when you're telling a story, when you're creating something like that you've got to go in and reinvent the wheel. Like, there are a lot of really, really good game mechanics, but describing it a little bit differently, setting up how you use it a little bit differently, all that stuff. Man, this thing's immortal. There it goes. Is what I think really I like seeing that ingenuity that game developers have, and that's a really interesting thing here. And that's just like, as we were talking about story and structure and some of the things that they've done here narratively. Also, I think it's interesting to explore what they have done mechanically in the game, because a video game is a very interesting storytelling medium. Obviously, you can have games that there isn't a lot of story to, right? But a lot of these style games that we've been showing here on Thursdays and on Tuesdays have had a very strong storytelling element. Uses wind as its phenomenal. See, that's interesting. That is one that you've been mentioning, and I've been looking at it. And hopefully soon I'll be able to maybe pick it up and explore that game. Oh man, should we go and take out some Ravagers? These guys are like no joke kind of machines. And they're gonna... Oh shoot. There goes one. These guys are gonna come in and they're gonna kill me with their scary blasters. No auto aim in this one. No, not at all. That was a mechanic I've never tried before, and it was interesting. That one was smart, jumped over. Oh, let's see if we can knock down now that we've got that stronger... Oh man, here we go, here we go. Anyways, oh shoot. Oh shoot, we're gonna get... Oh, ouch. Definitely felt that. Come on, why are you jumping over my great explosive right there? Thank you very much. Let's grab this Ravager cannon. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's what I'm talking about. Oh gosh. Oh man, we gotta heal. We've gotta heal. Yes. So, knocking off and grabbing the Ravager cannon is really, really awesome. Definitely an ideal way to deal with the problem of how powerful these guys are. But, whew, it's tricky too. Okay, I think I've got the other cannon dropped a little ways ahead. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We do, but we've got more company to be ready for, so we've got that Snap Maw, and I've got no health to deal with this guy. because I was foolish. So we're gonna just. Oh, and a snap maw gone.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Ooh, no, one of these wild turkeys. These guys are the worst. All right, you want to get back up there, grab that next one because I cannot fight this guy. Boom. I really need. Oh, holy cow! We've got like everybody's company right here. Some charger, another snap maw. Oh, and that snap maw looks like it's getting angry. Are we gonna find health things here? Is that gonna be a thing? Oh, we got this guy's most attention. Boom. Okay, that one's good. Yeah. Oh, okay. I heard some clinking and I was just like, shoot. But we're okay. And I can only move pretty slow. But until I get health, this is going to be the way that we're going to gather the supplies. And everything. Holy cow. Right, I've got some things' attentions. Oh. Keep an eye on that ammo, right? Yeah. Pretty quickly, this thing's going to run out of ammo. My biggest concern right now is running out of health. And I don't have a lot of the health department. So that's Stormbird. Not having... Doesn't have my attention yet. Oh, shoot.
Okay, they're heading back.
Okay. But those Glidhawks... Yeah, those are Glidhawks. Those aren't a Stormbird. A Stormbird's up here, though. Right there. That's the big Stormbird. Which, if I try to kill, I will die. I need like 3 layers of health in order to be able to really confront that thing. I don't even know if I can carry this over that way. Stormbird site discovered. Alright. Let's look at what I've got in my... Honestly, we're going to probably swap my inventory and... Alright, I do have a trip caster. I'm only the one rope caster, I think. Oh man, that's not very good. Okay, let's see if we can make it across this. Did I save at that campfire? Because we're probably about to die. I don't know. I want to save while holding this. Because when I lose my ammo and then I die, because the Stormbird is like a bazillion times more powerful than we are. Alright. Okay. Shoot. I'm supposed to go up and around, but I think I'm going to try to fight that thing with no health, like a foolish person. Here we go. Okay. So... No. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Yes. Okay. So what I need to be able to do is get up close enough to this guy so I can scan it. Which is not quite there yet. But I also need to be able to get this across to that side in order to be able to fight it, really. But I don't think I can get my gun. And I will need my gun. Because the gun's so good. I think if we backtrack, which might be a little bit of a hike, we'll be able to have the gun. Look at this thing. It's like just is charging all this electrical wiring that's like sparking. This is a super dangerous weapon, probably just to carry around, let alone how crazy, crazy heavy that is. I think that's going to be a little bit better, but I don't think that's going to make it so we can go across quite right. Rapid area near water. I know, right? We've got... Oh no, those snap maws are back. And so getting across, I might have to fight that guy. Oh no, that's a Ravager. Okay, yeah, that's a way back over there. And can I think I can cross here. This is a good spot for us to cross. We've got, what, some chargers over there? They shouldn't bother us if we don't get too close. Now what we do want, if we're on this side and heading towards total annihilation... Oh shoot, we've got Glidhawks. And we don't want to fight Glidhawks before we hit the... before we fight the Stormbird. Oh, they just might notice us. Trying to be as slow-moving, quiet, subtle as possible. They haven't totally noticed. We've also gathered a little bit of health. Ooh, we're getting right into their territory on this side. Ooh. This isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, it's gone red. Dang it, this was supposed to be for something else. Dang it. Oh man, these are the worst of all the things. These are the worst. Oh man, this guy's so close. Let's get this one down if we can. Oh, so close. And... Oh, shoot. Alright, let's go with... Dive. Okay, good. That was a good hit. Alright, that guy's down. Oh, man. Did we get all the good things? And... let's head towards that Stormbird. We don't have the cool gun. So we're going to have to take this thing down old school. But I think we're going to still do it.
They're hunting me.
All right. We're going to want my bonus health. Potion. And we may end up crafting more. While we're at it. And actually, let's check our strategy here. I think I've scanned one. So in the machine catalog, which is inside of the notebook area, we can go in and like look at these different stats on the machines. So if we go here toward the Stormbird, it has 0 weaknesses. That is dangerous. That is super dangerous. I can override one of these if I tether it down. But let's be real. That's gonna not happen with this slow rope caster that I have. I might be able to tether it down, but I will not be able to override it before the tethers break. This will be a pretty good test for us. Oh man, guys, I'm super nervous. We should run over to the campfire first. Oh my goodness. Are we like scan worthy closeness to this thing even? I'm gonna tag him too. Because this thing will fly over the head and I will not be able to. Alright, we've got its circle. I can't even see it tracking wise. It's how far its radius is. Right, so that's gonna helpfully help blast off some of its. Oh shoot! I just it's like right above me, and I can't get the angle I need. Okay, yeah, we are at it. We are. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! It's already lit me with lightning. Shoot, we're gonna just hide for a second. He's trying to get a better look at me. Oh, missed. Completely missed those shots. Oh, nothing good on that shot. Oh, missed. Okay, we're gonna go fast. Go fast. Nice. Do that again. Nice. Can we do that again? That, okay guys, everything we've done, I've shot this thing, has done very little. Okay, should we try to override this thing? No, I want to take this guy down. That's what I want to do. Alright, time to move, time to move. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my goodness. We are going to restock our ammo. It has got an electrical field protecting it. Nice, that was helpful. This thing's staying low to the ground, which is nice for fighting's sake. Oh shoot. But okay, there's going up. That means this can shoot at me. Oh, that was a really good hit by me. I waited trying to hit its belly because its belly has a really good weak spot where it shoots at you. But you kind of have to want it to like open up, which is not really what you want to do. Oh man, that was trying to flank his arm at least, and that wing just snuck away. Those are not good weak spots. Oh man, it can't look that high. We're gonna move. Oh yeah, moving was good. It went right where we were. Oh, its wings guarding its weak point. There it goes. We're about halfway on this guy. Alright, move for that. It's about to shock. Oh, and it looks like it's gonna go again. Oh man, this thing's just not going down. Oh, that was a good hit. That was good. Torso, I can always sink the shots, but it doesn't do a ton of damage. take that time to recraft and shoot. Oh, just a little low. Oh my gosh! Whoa, a thing like trying to peck at me. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. Woo. Nope, 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 nope. I'm doing a really good job of letting this thing not really hit me, using this big boulder to protect me. But... oh shoot, it's coming this way. Oh, I missed. Oh, 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 oh. Let's craft some of these. Am I out? Oh, I can't craft any more of those. I don't have the resources anymore. Oh, I shot too low. I was trying to hit a super good weak point, but... ouch. That was me not being sneaky. Come on, be sneaky, be sneaky. Oh yeah, going down. And is it down? Did we do it? Yes! I'm gonna grab this medical... this medicinal husk or some things. And we're going in. Going in. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this stuff. Let's see. Chill water. That will be helpful. And we're getting something really nice. You can tell. Ooh, shockwave. Damage coil. Large machine. Tons of good things from that. But honestly, I spent way more in ammunition than I did in rewards. But got ourselves one of them taken down. Now I just don't need something to pop out at me, kill me, and then have to do it over again, right? Man. Okay. Quick save! Oh, goodness. Alright. So, back in story mode, venturing into here. So kind of with, again, I'm going to kind of like expand off of what I was talking about earlier in story structure and narratives. So what you have is you have to have in a story arc, right? You kind of start someplace, you go somewhere else, and then you have the opportunity to return. And so for Aloy, she starts in with the Nora, and in the Sacred Lands, and she ultimately returns, or at least those people return into her life when they go in for that big final fight, which is stuff in the future, which we're not going to totally dive into. But that first world is the Nora, and she is an outcast. She's set aside, all those types of things. And so she's in this position where it's not very amiable for her, which is a very, very likable character. And so we want to see her life get better and bigger. And then after she goes and becomes a seeker, right, she gets accepted. That's all pretty much right away. Then her world, her experience just opens up. And we pretty much go to a new world beyond the Nora, right? And she gets to have all these opportunities, privileges, chances to interact with people, all these things that she didn't get to have in her old, as it were, world. And that's some big aspects for her as a character, and they really do a good job of building that out for her. And I've been really, really appreciating that. I don't know. I just think that that's just really, really cool to see as I've been studying story structure, seeing how they've been utilizing that in this game, as well as no doubt, the other games and stories that we've been going through together. Alright, so in this area, we have a bunch of machines that they've just kind of had in reserve. And we also have a whole bunch of these enemy people. We've got most of these things scanned out. Right, I have only one of those shots. I'm hoping that I can go in here, do a headshot of the main guy. That was good. We're gonna triple knock and try to take out as many of these guys without really notifying too many people. Now, can I cannot rescan those.
Men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Alright. We've got the two main people watching. And those guys are just like going in at it. Does that mean those machines are going to get set loose? That guy's gone. Oh man, I'm trying really hard not to make the machines angry quite yet. So we've got all of these people to get angry at. Ooh. Those, if they blow, this are gonna get free and we're gonna have a bigger problem in our hands. And we are going to deal with this Ravager by trying to get that gun. Oh, holy cow. We've got a problem on our hands. We have got a big problem on our hands. Guys, we're crafting some potions. A full heal. Let's do one of those. And one of those. And then let's go to... Oh, shoot. And, you know, we need to get this guy to just calm down a little bit. Oh. Okay. Got a little bit of potion left in us. And we got this Ravager cannon. Take that, humans. I've got a blaster cannon. Yes, level 30. Oh yeah. That means we can do things out of order even more than before. Let's search. Do you have a potion? Do you have a potion?
Grab this while I can.
You have a potion. Thank you for your potion. That's pretty much my next big goal is... Alright, do you have a potion? Got somebody still around there. Hi, dude. Goodbye, dude. Alright, what's this angry thing over here? Oh wow, that guy survived. I took 3 shots to do that.
Person must be along here somewhere.
Oh, he took the kill from me. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Whew, alright, let's go in here. I'm gonna need like mega health upgrades before I do what I want to do now that we've reached level 30. But I think I really want us to go and get to the DLC today. I think we should be able to. Man, you guys, sorry you weren't included. But we'll just be able to expand so much. Get all the cool weapons, all the cool things. And that story is pretty phenomenal too, so. And it really, they honestly seamlessly tied together. Alright. I need to craft a little bit here. Okay, that's a Ravager. And that's a long leg. And I think we want to deal with these guys now. So what we're going to do is post some explodies. And then we're gonna go and blast that gun off. Hope that gun fell. Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm trying so hard to get around you. Oh, it's just going for me. It is not happy. It is the opposite of a happy feeling. Oh my goodness. This might be it. We just might have a game over right here. Oh. Holy cow.
You pick a fight with the best the claim has to offer.
Okay.
Felt that.
Alright. That was all real good. But I also have a reasonably big fight with like 0 health and supplies in order to be able to deal with that. I'm hoping that these things will stick
That's the
around.
last one.
And we're gonna set up preemptively some things to explode because I think that gun will disappear. I have a tiny amount of health. And
Daybreak soon.
I think I've got a big fight right after this, which I have no more health, no more medicine, and nothing to survive this fight. So hopefully those traps stick around.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please have those things set. Yes, I think they're still there. They're in the scene at least, which is honestly really cool. But defeat the captain. But pretty much one hit from him and we'll be dead. So I have no health. Oof. Oh, yes, the Ravager cannon is still here. We're going big gun with big
That's
gun.
better than the odds.
Ursa must be in there. We
All
have
right.
to get through.
That made that thing way easier. Loot the mercenary leader. And we're gonna get fancy earplugs.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Fancy headphone accessories. Alright. Sonic device. Investigate the workshop. Heading down here to see what we can find. Oh,
Ursa!
what a horrible, horrible, painful experience that must be to endure. Who knows how long that's been going on. You'd probably have a really hard time.
Aaron?
Yo, I'm back.
You've all tried to break me.
Welcome back,
Shows what he
Alucard.
knows.
Welcome back.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but
You killed that
No,
crazy
idiot.
bird? Yes, I did. It's
I got a
gone.
message from
And we had
Durval
some huge,
saying he
huge
wanted to
battles
parlay.
after that.
I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't
It
let
was
you
a
get
trap.
hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out.
Aww. That sad hubris took her down.
Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun.
That sounds like a pretty big
Your
deal.
king needs
Admiral
you.
Arkbar,
No
yes.
more playing around.
It's a trap!
You're gonna have to grow
It's a
up
trap.
fast.
I'm so angry.
I
Yeah,
will.
it is
I promise.
you know,
You
it's
damn well better, little.
it's a big thing for his journey as a
Ursa.
character.
No, please.
Aaron had to be able to have something really, really
I won't let you
transformative,
down.
I think,
I promise.
to make him step up. Because we kind of meet him as he's a likable drunkard. You know, he talks about drinking a lot, and
I'm so sorry.
he's likable, but he's
Gotta
very,
find
very
Durval.
flawed, and he needs to have something to really
against
push
the
him
place.
to step him up to that hero experience and that hero level. And it looks like he is going to be a significant character in the next game, which I'm excited about, particularly and how he grew as a character through this. And it is really sad that part of that growth had to be there. Yeah, Kingdom is often further the men's stories. You know, I was not even thinking gender here in that scope. More just simply a family member, someone that they cared about. I would say that your statement really is basing off of that there's just a lot of male-driven characters, particularly in video games and in movies. But I would say I find a far more diverse experience in a lot of the novels that I read. And that dynamic can be played out in different ways. So that's kind of my thought on that. But
Let's head back to the palace.
Aloy has similar things that she has to endure as well.
But I need to tend to my sister.
Alucard, yeah, facts. But yeah, there definitely could be a stronger balance to some of those elements in this in storytelling when it comes to how things are created, gendered, and all of that. That there is some good work to be done in helping build out that dynamic better. Man, I just set like all of my traps here. It was worth it for ultimately peace of mind, but is this... That's the Ravager cannon. Is this a fire spitter? Yeah, we're gonna hike this thing out. We're gonna hike this thing out, and I am going to shoot a monster with fire. Aww, this is so unfair. Ahaha! Take that, you little rat. That is like the most excessive thing I think I've ever done. But look how much health I have. Like no health. And I need to survive here. What a waste of ammo. Yes. Yes, that is true. Oh. What in the machine trying to kill me noise was that? You know, the first thing down from this area is that Stormbird. We have to hike this thing past the Stormbird in order to be able to fight something else with it. But everything else down here is like strong against fire. So this is honestly a very bad machine to have. But we're going to do it because it's ridiculous. And I'm going to save before we do any type of crazy confrontation, because the chances of me dying with the amount of health and supply that we have is ridiculously high. I mean, it's just incredible. But this is joyous as well. All right, did a quick save. We're now good. And honestly, not too bad. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. And can we fast travel over to gather some supplies? You know, no other reason, just feeling like a good traveling away experience. Oh my goodness. Shameless. That's right, I am shameless. And did not die. I totally could have, but, you know. But we're going to go pretty soon to one of the most dangerous fights, I think, in the entire game, because you're just so ill-prepared for it. And I'm going to do it at the lowest level possible. And that is the first DLC monster, and it's going to be a pretty crazy thing. But we're going to do a little bit of prep work, like smart gamer people, because we're so smart and clever. So we're going to do a little prep work. And that prep work is going to be taking out monsters here, some of these little machines.
Coming back.
Okay. Alright. What is going on here? You guys fighting this guy? Giving you a lot of trouble. Wow, look at that thing. That was quite the move. You're welcome. You guys seem like you were struggling. I'll take that water heart. Thank you. Okay.
Quiet now.
So now I'm going to be trying to grab some of those other embers and plants and all those types of things. Because we need some goodies. Also, hunting a little bit of this wildlife helps us stay healthy and foxy. Come here, fox! You stinking fox! Man, I'm just like swinging too high across. He's too low of an animal. We gotta do a full heavy strike. Oh man. I don't want to be mean to you. I just want to be your buddy. Just be friends. Nope, not being friends! Take that, not friend! Oh no, what is trying to kill me now? Little freaking watcher. Oh gosh. Everything's scary and dangerous when you have no health. Hiya! Okay. Hi. Hi, let's grab health. Why am I fighting machines?
Gonna need this.
That's what I'm talking about. No! These are the most aggressive horsies. Come here, little horsey friend. Come here, little horsey. No! No! And down. Here we go. Okay. Really though, we're trying to find primarily some of those good things. What are you doing? Wow. They're investigating pretty thoroughly. Whoa, that guy did not notice. Not an observant horsey.
Machines.
Oh, dang it. There we go. Saved that. Wrong button. Okay. That was good. That was happy. That was successful. And we're still not doing great on the health front. I want stuff like that. Oh, man. I'm not even gonna try. Just like...
Now's my chance.
Alright, there we go. Thank you, Strider. What are you? Alright, yeah, run away, run away. Alright, let's grab more of this. Ember. Medicinal ember. A bunny rabbit. Did that bunny rabbit... Oh. I was just like, did it just like despawn? We need that meat to make potions. We're probably gonna need potions. We're gonna need... Okay. That's a good start. Man, I'm so impatient. I just want all this stuff. And we can get going to the next thing. Gotta be smart. Gotta be safe. Gotta grab all of these good things. And then... shift over here. Do you have more Good medicinal embers for me.
Might need
Wax
that.
root. Just aimlessly running, trying to grab plants. This isn't a farming game. Let's go up here. Into the unknown. Have you ever heard of the adventures of Tag and Bink? I don't think so. I don't think so. Give me more information on that. I mean, just off the top of my head, it sounds like a Ratchet and Clank kind of a story. But I could be totally wrong. Obviously, that's what makes me think of. Come here, Foxy Fox. Star Wars fan-made comic. No, that sounds interesting. That sounds super interesting. It's the story of two stormtroopers who messed up, and it was amazing. Interesting. I think that sounds way cool. Come here, little watcher. Oh, Silent Strike in the tall grass. That's like the most ultimate move there. Other watchers, nothing's noticing. That guy's noticing. That's right, we'll let him get into the tall grass. Take this guy out. Ooh, nope. All three of these guys noticed. Alright. These guys all getting super close. Getting up in my face. Yeah. This is the best stealth killing in tall grass. Guys, just letting you know. This is the best. Why do machines emote pain? That is a good question, and honestly, there is a reasonable answer in this game of why that is the case. We learn a little bit more later about how they're created, why they're created, and why they're created to look and perform in the ways that they do. And honestly, it fits with the logic that happened to make these machines. So when we learn about the inventor of the machines, that actually makes sense about why they would be essentially programmed to respond that way. And that's a good question, and that's a thing that I think that they did a really good job and hard work on doing, is they wanted to create these for the story and the design, these interesting animal-like machines, and they created inside of the story a really cool motivation for why they are the way they are. And I think that was really cool, because in a lot of stories like this, you have this interesting world building and you just kind of roll with it, right? That's just how they are. And here they actually spend a little bit of time discussing and exploring why and how that all comes to be. And I really appreciate that. I've never really thought of them as emoting pain. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty fair either way. But they definitely do make a lot of like noise when you take them down. So that could be an emotive pain while they get taken down. Um, Maybe not necessarily that they actually experience pain. I don't think that they have pain receptors, but they were programmed to have maybe certain expressions for
find
certain
a use for you.
relational experiences, and that one of being deactivated maybe has that, or I don't know. That's a good thought. That's a really good thought. Honestly, if I was creating complex animal-like machines, though, like this, I would probably want them to respond like animals to some degree. If I was going through all the work about creating a machine horse, I'd want it to act a little bit like a horse, you know? Kind of sounds like they are shutting down and maybe we are anthropomorphizing them. Yes, totally. That's very, very, that's a very good statement there, Kristen. And I don't know, should we anthropomorphize them? Give them I don't know if human, but living traits? Because it's not necessarily human to feel pain, but it is to be alive to feel pain. We can go all philosophical waxing there for that.
There.
And quick hard strike, Yes! Oh, that thing's just too busy. What is that hunter doing? You gotta watch her there trying to attack you. And she's just like immortal. What a boss. There, watch her. Wow, she's slow on the uptake. They definitely make animal sounds, which is based on their creation, but if you listen to the boar being killed, it's definitely different. That's fair. That is fair, Kristen. Good thought. Okay, why am I so bad at finding medicinal ember? This is supposed to be like the beginning area, riddled, filled with all sorts of medicinalness everywhere because you're just a noob with no health. But I'm just not experiencing the gathering of a ton of medicinal embers, and I'm upset about this. There's supposed to be this easy spot to grab all the embers in the world. Or in the area.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay, we're getting pretty close to where I'm gonna feel happy and just move forward with this. Okay. Okay. I'm so ready. Guys, we're about to find this, like, I don't know, fire cheetah is maybe how I'm going to describe it. And it is unlike anything else. It's far more aggressive. Its attacks are like tank level attacks. They are just super intense. I'm going to build this up and then I'm going to like ace this fight and you guys are going to be like, meh, it's not even a big deal. I know Kristen's played this game as well and she can attest though that they're scary.
Never know when I might need these.
Preemptively like qualifying if I'm successful. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's get fire resist potions. Let's do a couple of shock waves. Just craft some of these potions, you know? Alright, but the big one that I want is that fire resist. That's going to be a big deal for us. Okay, so to get to the DLC, we have to go all the way up here. hike up into here, and then this is the DLC area, which I just love, and we're gonna get into there because it's so cool. So I think one of the things that they did here with the DLC was one of the most things that I got like so excited for, because the DLC isn't just like a boom, here's a little extra for the game. It had a whole complete story, new machines, also brand new ways to problem solve and fight. And so I was like, wow, they've really been able to like take where they were at and then expand and reimagine and have all of that fit in a cohesive world that still feels whole. And I felt really encouraged by that with what they're going to be doing in Horizon Forbidden West, and looking at the trailer and the game footage that we've been given so far for that game, it looks like they really are going to be doing a lot of expanding and exploring with some of that stuff. Okay, so we have our lights lit here. That's how we know we are now eligible, and you have to be level 30 in order to get here. So we are at the bare bottom level for this spot. And I'm going to get as many of those as we can. As many of these. And get as ready for this fight as I can be. Rock. I don't want a rock. Alright, they're going to give us some supply caches here. Probably, yeah, with a health potion. Things like that. Prepping us. And this fire is not a save spot.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
Oh!
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as
him
you'll do as you wish.
Telling us what to do. Good Sava brush. That's some serious... Man, we didn't need to go all that trouble of gathering health when they were just going to hand it to us. Okay. This is the spot, and that is the machine. And it is already partially... hurt for some reason. I don't know why, but I am happy for it to be that way. And we are setting up literally as many of these explosive traps as I can muster. I'm satisfied with literally sending out all of these to fight this thing. Because once things get going, it's going to be dangerous. But I've learned if I can let these wires help to do a lot of my fighting, it goes a long way. Alright, boom, boom. It just plowed through those. Those did not stop it. Those did not stop it at all. Oh my gosh, I was so much more prepared for it to... Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Well, they did some good damage, but we're almost dead. We're almost dead. Try to get this thing while it's down. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That did a lot of damage, which is... Oh! Okay, ouch. Oh, ouch. Oh my gosh. Woo. A demonic scorcher is what that was called, or demonic. That thing, boom, level 31, got new skill point, more health, all that stuff. And all of those blast wires, I thought I was being super excessive, but no way. That was not excessive. Worst thing ever. Those are so intense. Okay, and let's go up here and enter to the DLC area. I'm so excited. I mean, I guess that all this is the DLC already, but, you know. Oh, look at her go. So much good climbing. When I got here the very first time, I was like, oh, that's the path. And then I walked down all the way around, and I made it back down to the bottom, and I'm like, wait a second. Not realizing that this was the way up.
Away.
Okay. And I think you really having that fire protection potion made a big, big difference for me as well. Because I could have died before healing. Look at that guy with the horn announcing my entrance. I don't know if I'm going to say...
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
That's a welcome. Yeah. She's like, that's not a good welcome or a bad welcome. That's a welcome. The Frozen Wilds. Oh, guys. I'm just so excited about this. I love this part of the game.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Oh, look at her. She's got this, like, cool, awesome response. Just chill, just calm, just positive. And, I love that. Aloy's such a good person.
Not that you'll stay long.
Oh, man. What do you think? I won't stay here for a while? Actually, I don't know. Look at that sky. Wow. In a volcano.
And the village too. What's it for?
Whoa. Alright, guys. This is just such an interesting thing. Okay. Settlement Song's Edge. Look at these guys' like outfits. They're so cool. You're so cool. Your supply crate's so cool. They've got like there are these like cool tents and everything. I love it. It's so awesome. Thank you for your supplies. Thank you for your supplies. I don't know about the moral ambiguity here, but she seems to steal from a lot of people. Okay. So grab some of that. And honestly, let's switch into our side quests and go to here. That way we are being pointed in the right direction, you know. Just going to be down into the area. Is this an actual fire? I mean, a savable fire? No, not yet.
Going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
I guess one would be one I'd have to light. Like this guy. Hello there, little fire. Alright. We're gonna get to this section here, and this is just so cool. Also, I have the music off, obviously, because of streaming with the music here. So cool,
He's
so
ready for a
good.
rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
So we've seen her override machines,
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye,
but
nasty
this
business.
is
All
a
the
we're gonna
best
see something different, something really unique,
So they're
and
getting a
something that's
different
very
kind of
Banuk, where the Nora had no understanding of, and that was cool. Also, I think their ceremonies here are very, very interesting. That horn, like with the boar head, is really, really interesting. Such a cool echo in that over that area too. So cool. That is so unsafe to be so close to that fire, but maybe not. Whoa. They've got like called some Glidhawks, right? They've got the blue light instead of the red, so they have been reprogrammed by them just as we reprogram things. And that's just so cool and so interesting. Their culture here, very different than the Nora, very different than the Sun Kingdom, very different than the Karja. Everything in these are all so dynamic in their
Grasp your grief, my
characterization
hunters,
and designs
and kill it!
for their societies, you know.
For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is
He's
over
got
now.
a pretty powerful speech
You have
here.
witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light.
So they have this, you know, worship of a blue light, that
But
kind
our
of a thing,
struggle
where the Nora
is only
worship a
beginning.
mountain, the Sun Kingdom
Soon,
obviously
we will
worships
again
the
take up the hunt
sun,
against the demon.
Shadow
that frenzies
Karja
the machines
worship
against us.
Hades. It's very interesting how they like turn to
So I
something
ask you,
like that, and they're part of their
Can
mythology,
you
their
summon the
culture, their
courage of our
ideology.
fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are
What a
Banuk,
saying! Also,
Our
isn't
enemies
his spear just like
our prey.
so intense looking?
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they
Also,
march their wearing
what a
up
great
there,
name for a
and
mountain.
half of them get slaughtered
Thunder's
by
Drum.
machines.
That's just such a
When
cool
Aurea
mountain
vanished, I
name.
thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
It's crazy.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks.
So every machine
But I do
here
know
that
where
we
you could find her
encounter
apprentice,
is just
Nog
more
too.
powerful,
He went
stronger
north of the river,
than all the other
chasing
ones that we've
rumors.
faced.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new
When I
structures.
find a mountain, I'm
Some
going to
say
name it something like that.
machine
Well done.
like no one seen
Wisdom right there,
I'm
Kristen.
definitely interested.
And you create your
Thanks for the
D&D
talk, though.
campaign or something like that, you know. Write your fantasy novels, all that kind of thing. Name them cool mountain names.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me.
Here he is,
my chief.
encouraging
We will be ready for the
people
next attempt.
But
to
this
fight.
will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chief.
Did you play the Detroit Become Human? I have yet to play it. I got the game. I've got the game, but I have yet to play it.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here.
Stream that next.
To fight the Karja.
I'll look at it. Well, maybe we will. That's a possibility.
Remain with me. Those who survive.
I'll have to look into it. See if that's one that we can do.
There are other Warracks in Song's Edge too?
Yes.
But yeah, if you like it, I will
Village has its own
definitely
life,
make
all
note
people
of that
who
recommendation.
trade for shelter.
For
After the
sure,
war
for sure.
ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Because of the choices and stuff, the audience can be engaged like crazy. Cool, that'd be fun. That'd be way fun. All right, let's go talk to this person. Yeah, because we did back before I really started the channel. We did Spider-Man, and everyone got to like pick all the different costumes that he wore and stuff, and that was really cool.
Without rain or melt to explain it.
I loved how easily it was for everyone to interact,
or at least I was,
vote, all that kind of stuff. And some of these games are a little less amenable to that. But if that one has some good ways to help people interact, that would be cool. And the biggest challenge is the lag time. It's about, I think, like 10 to 15 seconds of lag between your comments and mine, and like me being able to respond, and that's a long time to wait on when you're like talking normally. I mean, it would be normal if we were like up in space, right? That's like 12, 13 seconds or something like that.
I'll have a look
between the International Space Station.
Look all you like, but I don't see what
you have like 30 seconds to make a choice. Yeah, and see, that would be a thing. I don't know how to like compress that because it's just based on internet speeds, the communication between my system, YouTube, your system, and back, right? And all of those things take a little bit of time, and it's honestly remarkable how like quickly we get to have those interactions. But all right, so here are some specialty weapons, guys, and we've got one of each of these things. They require blue gleam, which is the special currency that we get here, and that's really, really cool. Stop using your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, my internet here that I have is good, but it's not the fastest, and it leaves a little bit to be desired. But you know, you work with what you got. All right, so these are also some of the new outfits in this, which are super cool. The Blue Gleam, Banuk Ice Hunter. I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool. This one is like my favorite. Oh, it's so cool. Better than nothing. Yeah, totally. But, you know, I am, wanting to be able to figure out how to make it as good of an experience for everybody. And part of that is as fast of a responsive time as I can. Makes a big difference. Nora's Silent Hunter. Oh, this is just so cool. And this one, not my favorite. I'm going to confess, I kind of feel like I'm in an elf suit. And I don't know. Not my favorite, but these ones here really, really love. Now this one, slag shine glass is the only thing I need. I could get that one. It is cool, but no, not necessarily my favoriteest of all of them. All right, so special mod box, I can buy that. Also, I can get these gamblers boxes, which are cool and free and exciting.
Bandits in the cut.
Oh, that was a button I did not need to push. We're gonna go here so I can do that. Do the outfits come with buffs or just... They do come with buffs. They also come with like mod spots where you can add extra buffs to make it so you're a little bit more fire resistant or ice resistant or a little bit more silent, or you can take combat damage better or long distance damage better, or different things like that. And the one that I've got right now is best for fire resistance. Mostly I've got it on right now because I love the aesthetic. But
wait a moment.
I do shift sometimes to suits that will be more ideal for the situation.
I've made it myself.
That can make a big difference. So.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this.
This guy's like...
But it could be improved upon, modified.
Got the most wild hat ever. I think that when it gets to this wild, it's no longer considered a hat. It's considered a head dress. And I think that's an interesting term. Because like dressing like pretty much like half of his like torso, right?
Inside it, the length of your spear.
He would probably like... I think it'd be so hard to see. He's got this like huge thing in front of him. And that'd be hard to look around. But he does it. There's a whole bunch of other things to be hunting and grabbing. One of the things that we get to collect up here... I was going to say the clothing design is super original. Right, it is. It's got this, like, yeah, tribal tech mix, which is super cool. Because, some true fashion, totally. It's super cool because it really expresses the nature of these people as being very tech savvy, but also in a technology and also... cultural developmental stage to have more of a tribal type experience, but also they're surrounded by this futuristic tech, and so that's naturally going to influence their like look and design and behavior as well. And they blend both of those in a seamless way to create something spectacular. And honestly, all of the different tribes and societies have that going, but they also have been able to like combine those in different ways to make it so it is original feeling. And I like how they're able to do that. They've got 4 or 5 different cultures that we get to have in this game, and each of them have their own unique look, style, and aesthetic, which Aloy, of course, gets to buy in on her different outfits. I think I'm going to go with a little bit more of a Banuk look. And I'm going to do her Ice Hunter Heavy, which I love. And I think we just fit in a little bit better with these people instead of having my other one that we were wearing did not look very good for the weather. So what year is this supposed to be in? I think we're hitting around 1,000+ years beyond now. So we're... but also, I don't know, time is a little bit more like... not ambiguous, but... I don't know, complex than that, because there was no person talked to right there. No, okay. because of some of the events of how we got to the point where we're here, that measuring time off of our scales is not as logical as you would think it would be. And I don't know. That's the way thing to be discovered here. I won't reveal quite yet.
How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints
She
across
totally
the land.
talks like an
We're changing.
artist, and I love it.
That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
And we will grab those. I have actually only one set of pigment, don't I? So we probably
I'll see what I can find for you.
save
Seek
for
out
a
the
little bit.
vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward, but I'd reward you as well.
Yay, we love rewards. Now we also want to get down from here. And, like, that is the most crazy way to repel. Jumping off and throwing something while you're falling. Ugh. As someone who has done a lot of repelling, I'm just like, no, too scary, too scary.
Challenges we face remain.
I didn't get that zip line. Good thing that fall wasn't too bad.
Remember, Banakai.
Let's do a little heal up just the same. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of new quests and things right here. But let's just go into this DLC area and explore it because it's very interesting. Also, I love how they actually put new wildlife in this area too. And that, I think, was fantastic. Okay. Actually, while we're wearing this suit, I think I want to modify it a little bit better. So, I want to make it so we have a little bit of let's do this. Let's get the fire resist up and more of the shock and freeze. Ranged attack, so that would be nice, good range. I think we're gonna go here like that. So I'll be protected more extra against fire and electricity, specifically with some of those modifications to that suit.
These will keep.
Alright, so we've got ourselves a badger. Oh wow, that's a serious ammo for this little badger. Alright, got some badger. So while that will be one of the things I will need to do is to hunt a lot of wildlife to be able to get some maps here to be able to help uncover some things. And over in this area, we're gonna see one of those tall, long necks. Oh shoot. A demonic scrapper. These guys are the worst. There he goes.
Atomic?
Look at that. Those were 3 of my top shots at a weak point, and it's still just like just fine. So scary. Oh man. Okay. Oh, goats. Goat. I'm wanting skins. Beaver skins and goat skins. Okay, so let's just go up here to this Watcher thing and get that spot like set up. Look at, or not Watcher, but that tall neck. See that thing frozen over tall neck.
A long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
And that's cool. We actually will be able to repair that in the future, and that will help open up the map, which will be a big good deal thing. But we're gonna go over to the first like narrative point here,
Stocking up.
which is to find Natak.
That must be
And that's right here.
Looking out at
Not
that.
two. And look at that machine.
Looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Ooh, this is a scary, intense
you
part.
find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent.
So we can destroy those big
told that
machines,
Oseram
or we
1,000
can
times. I don't need to buy
convert
I'm
them.
not selling. I just
I
need to
think I
find
like
Rhea.
converting them a little bit better
She's
than
gone where
destroying
only
them,
shamans
though.
can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can.
He's got a
What
really
can I
cool
do
hat.
about these towers?
I actually really like
In
his
only a
hat.
few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Right, which is super dangerous.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good.
Aw, they get to meet.
If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Confidence?
Oh, I love
But I
it.
won't fall.
I love it. He's like, give me your name so when you die trying. Okay, so that thing that just stuck out, the orange bit, that will be a thing I can destroy, or I can go right up to it and I can override it. So if you guys have a preference to destroy the machine or override the machine, you guys let me know. I personally am in favor of overriding, even though it's harder. But you guys let me know.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Right, as you can see, once this thing gets shocks it next, you see how the HP of that machine went up? That is how that goes. As long as this thing's operational, all the machines around it will heal. So you gotta go in here. And override it. And this one, not too scary to override. Sometimes it's like near impossible to get close to it. So all of these guys are now shocked. That's fantastic. And we can just go in and try to get some of these weak points. Oh, these guys are going at it already. Let's get some of that belly too. Whoa. Oh, this guy's found his way up on top. So is this one. Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch again. Alright, that's one down. And we got a whole bunch left. Oh my gosh. Man, that thing did not want to go down. There it goes. That's two. That's two. I have no idea how many, so it's not necessarily helpful to count, but you know. Oh, and we're about dead. Oh my gosh, I can't get that hit in. we go.
So the terror
Oh,
helps you about
man.
machines, but it can be overridden.
Okay, that is how we do that.
You are quite the warrior.
Yep.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The Daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in
That's
retreat
what we're
beyond
for.
those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know
We
you've
can
reached the
do
end when you
it.
come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far. You should too. You'll have earned it.
And we actually need lots of blue gleam
How do I cross
so we
this
can buy
shaman's
really,
path?
really
Go to the ice
nice
rasps.
weapons.
Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Ourea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside
Of
the
course
mountain.
she does.
If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Aww. Young guy. All his hopes. Looks like we've got a couple of fires. A little bit of this map opened up. And what's cool about this area is this is supposed to be like Yellowstone, which is pretty cool. Waterlogged. Let's venture along here and then
To find this shaman's path.
find some campfires. Try to get it so we can travel in this area a little bit easier. Wildlife. But with no goat skin. Just unfortunate. Got one of them. Ooh. Demonic Snapmaw. Nope. Not doing that. Alright. We're going to go up this way and light this campfire. Okay. Now we can keep on heading up this way, which is scary. But I think we're going to go up there, find another person to trade with. And yeah, go for that. Scary, scary, scary.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
I've been passing Blue Gleam all over, but I can't, since I don't have the maps. I need goat skin and a badger bone, goat bone in order to be able to get those. So, I don't know, maybe I should be focusing more on hunting some of those animals so I can get some of those boxes to help my map out. But maybe we'll just try to brave the trail without. I think I've got some blue gleam around here, which would be good to uncover if I can stumble across it. out of mostly luck. Yeah, here we go. So here's an example of what Blue Gleam looks like. We get one of those, and I can trade that. And I want, like, I don't know,
worth braving the cold.
like 16, I think, in order to buy, like, one of the good weapons. Okay. So we can go zigzag back and forth to get to this campfire. But we probably will not do the shaman's path all the way. Just for sake of time. We're going to get up there, light our fire. And then probably end up having to call it. Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit. Wow, that bunny rabbit's just like gonna live so fast. There we go. Thank you for your meat. Nice to meet you. I'm so horrible. Oh yeah. So in this point we go into this big cave. It's super intense, exciting. That will be perfect for another stream. We've got to the campfire. We've explored a little bit here. There's a ton more in this DLC area, which I'm excited for, and tons more inside of the game. So we're just going to keep on going. This is our 10th stream so far for Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm excited for this. We're going to be doing a lot more of it, going through this whole game. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hopefully this has been a good, fun experience for you guys, and we will catch you guys later on another stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.